Paul's nightclub located at 901 South Broad Street in Lancaster, Ohio, has it all. For over 30 years, Janine Cunningham and the friendly crew at Paul's have been serving patrons with the very best local music. Everything you need, all in one place. Next time you are in Lancaster and want to go to a place that makes you feel right at home, be sure to stop at Paul's Nightclub and say hi. Check out some awesome local music and grab yourself some carry-out. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or call 740-215-4805.
Oh, what a double play! Let's see it.
That'll be the day. Kings and world leaders. I'm gonna sing it.
Alright, 'cause I get things cooking. You stare, you...
How long your drama?
Don't you dare change that station.
Feel the power.
Ant-Man versus. Starting now.
Wow. So it's been a fun, exciting night. What's going on, Music Familia? We're back at it again. Hanging out live on AntmanVs. So, tonight is a very special evening. Over the past week, we lost somebody that was very near and dear to our hearts. And tonight, we are going to be paying tribute to this lady, Miss Mary Coffmon from Columbus Events Group. I want to point out that we're going to be it's going to be emotional. It's going to be rough, but you know what? There are positives to everything, and Mary would want us to find the positive in this. And I have taken the liberty to find some stuff that would be the most reflective of over some of the things that I have got a chance to do with Mary over the few years. Me personally, I will never speak for anybody in the music familia out there in the community or anybody that has been or is with the family. But what I will say from my end is that working with Mary, working with Columbus Events Group has truly been one of the most honorable, respectable things that I have ever done. I can't believe I had the opportunity to share space with these people, not just Mary, but Roger and everybody in the entire CEG family, right down with security, all of those guys. I can't tell you how many times I was at a show and I was a small guy and I needed to get into a spot to get some film, and one of the CEG guys was there to help me out. And so tonight's going to be one of those nights, man. Buckle up. We're going to get into this. And we're going to go full metal this evening. I'm also, in consideration to other artists and other people, we're going to be playing some of the other artists and musicians that Mary has had on her shows over the years. So you're going to get a chance to hear some of that. In honor of Mary also, we're going to play some metal. She was known to some of us as Metal Mary. She was known to many others as other things: mom, grandma, friend, so many things. And I don't know. Tonight's show is powered by Shamrock Printing. Ace Winners, Jonathan Boyer over there, shamrockprinting.com. Give him a call, 740-349-2244. Paul's Nightclub, Janine Cunningham and Max down there, 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Give him a call, 740-215-4805. Also, my man Rich Regal at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery. You guys can check him out 737 North Columbus Street in Lancaster, Ohio. RichRegal740.com. Make sure you guys mention AntmanVs before you get your pricing for your ink or whatever you have going on. You get 20% off when you mention the podcast. As well, Lynette's Country Barbecue, my man Larry Trimmer. And all of these people knew Mary, hung out with Mary at one point or another, or just happened to see her in passing. So the only honorable thing I can think of to do is throw some horns up, and let's get ready. Buckle up, bitches. It's going to be fun. This one's for you, Mary. I love you. Let's do it. Hey, what's up, fam? I got a question for you. Do you like barbecue? I mean, like real barbecue. Slow cooked for hours, seasoned with only the best ingredients? Then check out Lynette's Country Barbecue. My man Larry's been barbecuing the best meats for over 25 years. Lynette's also does catering for any major event. So the next time you want quality barbecue and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, call Larry and Lynette's Country Barbecue at 740-304-5303. For more information on details and locations, check them out on Facebook at Lynette's Country Barbecue.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to AntmanVs.
Woo! Music Familia Productions World Premiere.
You'll never get the best of me, I'm anti-everything. You'll never get the best of me, I'm anti-everything.
Ant-Man and his intern Siobhan also bring you so much more than that. Live, local, from Ant-Man HQ Studios every Tuesday and Thursday, starting now.
What's going on, Music Familia? Welcome to the show, Hanging Out Tuesday, brand new stuff, and I have an awesome lady hanging out with me in the studio. What's going on, Mary?
That's what's going on. Hello, everybody.
How are you doing, Mary?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking.
Mary, hanging out with us from Columbus Events Group. We have a lot to talk about. And Mary, I just want to say, first and foremost, I'm a huge fan of yours, and I really appreciate everything that you have done for the music scene as a whole for the last 30 years now, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
30 years in 2018. So we're getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are we going to be talking about this evening?
Whatever you want to ask me. I'm happy to be here.
I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to be having Mary here. So you're only going to be hanging out for about an hour or so. I don't know. We all turn into pumpkins. I know I start turning into a pumpkin, around 10 o'clock. But in honor of having you come in tonight, we're actually going to do an hour show. So we're going to be ending at 9 o'clock. I want to give a huge shout out to my wife. It's our 1 year anniversary. So I need to make sure I let the wife know.
Wow.
That,
Great.
1 year, right? That's
Great.
hardly anything in the eyes of many people out there that have been there longer than me. So, so Mary, first and foremost, you've been doing it for 30 years. What do you suggest? I guess the first question I've always wanted to ask you, what do you suggest to the bands and the people out there today in 2017 trying to be relevant? Any suggestions to them before we get into the show?
Well, it's all much different than it was a long time ago. The music scene has changed, and it takes a lot of openers just to have a national act. I think promoting yourself is so important from the band's point of view, which doesn't happen too much anymore.
I think the biggest thing, that a lot of people forget about, like, bands are required to be so many things these days.
Yeah.
I mean, not only are they meant to be, promoters, they're responsible for planning the next show, the next music, the next riff, the next whatever, that, I think they get clouded or maybe bogged down.
Yeah, they have to do a lot where they're forgetting the simple things. The simple things like flyering, going out, pounding the pavement, like we do. Our team, I do it myself. We're out there flyering. We're meeting people. We're putting up posters in businesses. And a lot of things have changed in that era. Some bands think, all they have to do is set it on Facebook, and promote, and that's just not the way it is.
I've found that there's self-proclaimed promoters out there that love to sit on social media, whether it be Facebook or Instagram or even Twitter, and reach out via message, like as if to say, you're special, like, let me help you. But what a lot of people don't realize is that it's just a copy and pasted message. They probably sent 1,700 private messages before they sent it to you.
Yeah, exactly. I think you hit it right on the head. But I see so many bands trying so hard and not getting anywhere because they have no directions. And then they ask, who wants to be our manager? And maybe that's what they need. Somebody who's really concentrated on the business and helping them out. It is a lot these days to do, but they have to just go back to the basics also.
We're not talking about like holding hands across the street type management, though. We're like, you need to show up and you need to treat it like a job, and I think really a lot of bands, and not just bands, I think just a lot of people in the industry expect to right now, right meow. I want it right now. Like, if I can't have it right now, then I don't want it. Like, and a lot of people don't realize, it doesn't come right now. Yeah. And a lot of people are like, well, if it doesn't come right now, then I don't know if I want to put that kind of time and kind of effort into it,
Yeah.
And I mean, and I think those are the flash in the pans, so to speak. So, but we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff in the next hour or so. I'm going to throw a song at you guys, though, and this is from Freak About, and it's called Blood Red. I love this song. I'm going to get this out here, but when we come back from this, we're going to be talking with Mary from Columbus Events Group. A lot of things are happening with Columbus Events Group, and I think you guys are going to love what's going on, and we're going to be getting you guys involved with that. So we're going to be talking about I don't know, a little bit of this, a little bit about that. Go over to AntmanVs.com, check out the brand new website. Also, I want to give a shout out to Columbus Botanical Depot, CBDHempHealth.com, my man Joe. Give him a call, 614-407-4420, or check him out at CBDHempHealth.com. Let him know Ant-Man sent you, and he will probably knock 5% off of your first purchase, most likely. Raw Designs as well, designs by Raw. My man Ryan Woods, making me look so pretty. Bringing my my logos and all my stuff, helping me manage all that stuff. And Photo Nation AP, my man David Sheets. Much love to you, man. Thank you so much for doing photography and some of the other stuff for us. And ZTPmag.com. Raw, beautiful, bold. ZTPmag.com. We'll be right back after this.
Well, I keep slipping further and further, baby. Trying to make this thing spill out of my brain. But the more time that I try, the less I'm satisfied. So I'll keep sitting here till the day that I die. The drum beats, they know everything about me. And the bass, it seems
on, Mary? Welcome back. How's it going?
Well, that's going pretty good. We're sitting here and talking and having fun.
So, how long? It's been a while. We've known each other. I don't know. We were trying to figure it out. Like, I suck at math, but I probably like 4 years
Yeah.
or so now, maybe.
Yes. Mhm.
Man, Deshaun was
I don't know.
10, 11.
No, he's 9 now.
9. No.
So he was really
Wow,
little.
really little.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's a huge. Wow, I'm getting old. Jeez.
You.
So, Mary, one of the biggest things about the music scene, you've been doing it for 30 years, and I've been dying to talk to you about it. What's it been like for 30 years dealing with Columbus's BS?
Actually, it's been fun.
Yeah?
It's been really fun, and I love doing it. That's why I'm still doing it. I took some time out, I think, for a few years where I didn't do anything, and I missed it so much I had to come back.
Yeah.
Columbus Events Group, and it's part of me. It's really part of me. That's why I haven't retired yet.
So you
Which
think,
I could.
I was gonna say, yeah. Like, so do you think you see yourself, hanging it up, or are you gonna go until the very end? Until
I'm going to be going as long as I can, and as long as my husband says it's okay for me to do it.
I want to give a shout out to your husband. I've only had a chance to meet him once.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger, and he is a great gentleman, and
Yes.
Gentleman and a scholar, as some of my older friends would say. But I've only had a chance to meet him once, but I hopefully get a chance to hang out with him again. But you guys have put together one hell of an organization over there. I mean, from promotions to street team to merchandise to the shows. For 30 years you've been doing it, and then all of a sudden you switch over. Like was it a simple transition, or was it something
No.
like, hey, I'm gonna?
No, we didn't switch over to anything. We're just doing different genres. We have expanded.
A lot of people, I think that's a huge confusion. A lot of people think you just went one direction or one or the other, and that's not the case at all.
No, it seems like when we do a metal show, we don't do too well with it anymore. Maybe other people do, but CEG, for some reason, unless we really book the right act, very popular, the right price, then it will work out. But we found that a lot of our people have gotten older too, and it's harder to get them out.
You don't break necks, you break hips.
Yeah, there you go. And especially if we have a band that's known from years ago, it's really hard to get the older people out. I don't want to say older, but you're old.
Right. So, when you look at bands, I think a lot of bands who are interested in getting on shows, I mean, what do you look at when you guys get ready to bring on a band or a show, put a show together? I mean, how do you guys come up with your who's who? I mean, is it like a list on a bar napkin a mile long and then you just cut down from there? Or is it like you guys have been looking at it for months ahead of time?
You mean national acts? Or
Just any in general.
Okay. National acts, okay, we have like 2 different departments, actually 3, with Columbus Events Group, and Greg Bender heads our metal department, and he's always scouting for bands for tours or whatever. He might contact an agent, or the agent might contact us. Greg takes it from there. He's the negotiator, because I would just say, oh, they want what? $12,000? Okay, well, that was my past where I would do that. Greg stepped in, and we come to a better agreement, maybe 3,000 instead of 12,
Right.
And it's wonderful with him because he knows all the bands. He knows every metal band that ever played anywhere. He can read the logos, which I'm totally lost.
Some of those logos, man, I'm telling you what. Like sometimes I turn it sideways, my buddy would come over and flip it back over, be like, no, let me help you.
No, so yeah, and I'm more the department now of hip hop, which is actually country rap and country, and that's where it came in. We didn't switch.
Right.
We have different genres now, and they do very well.
Man,
because
you guys' the Lax show was crazy.
Yes,
So how is that transition for you over to hip hop?
Over to hip hop, I didn't know anything about hip hop. I know a lot about country because I listened to it myself, but hip hop I didn't know. So I had some people that helped me in the beginning, but it only takes me a couple months to learn, because I've been doing it so long. So now, I know all the acts, I know who is who, and I can do it myself.
I think the coolest thing about it, Mary, is that you come so honest, like, and I mean, you keep it real, like, honestly. And at the end of the day, I don't think that happens anymore in the music scene. I don't think there's a lot of, per se, honesty or truthness. And I think that, having somebody like you and Columbus Events Group in the organization or in the pool of all the nastiness, you guys, like, basically force everybody to put up or shut up, because you guys put on such a killer show that it's kind of a standard. Yeah. Like, you guys set your own standard, your own bar. And, I mean, you can go to any other venue. I mean, you can go to, Park Street Saloon. You can go wherever, Express Live, the Basement, or, well, you used to be able to go.
Yeah.
And I mean, the thing is, when you guys put a show together, you guys don't just look at the band or, all right, well, how many heads can we get in here? You guys really look at, all right, what do our fans really like? What do they enjoy? What are their hard-earned dollars gonna go the best direction towards?
Exactly.
I think. I mean,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. And also, like I said, Greg, he knows everything about music, and he puts together every band that he puts on the bill is the right band to put on the bill. He doesn't just throw them on there like when I was working with some other people, they would just throw on an opener just because. He really makes sure they're all in the same genre, or people like to see them. So yeah, we put a lot of work and a lot of thought into our shows, and we like for them to go on time. We like to have people expect when they go to a CEG show, it's going to be a good show, and they're going to party, and they have a good time.
Yeah. In the YouTube chat room, I want to give a shout out to everybody hanging out with us. So Donald, he says, Mary is the best around. Seth Carter, best in the business. No one has come close to treating us better. And the Real Organic Bandits. What's up, Ant-Man? Hello, Mary. I had the honor of meeting you via Carl at the Al Rosa.
Right. Exactly.
So, yeah.
I remember.
And so I want to give a shout out to the Organic Bandits. I did hand over your guys' CD to Miss Mary, so she does have the CD there in hand. I told Josh I would do it.
Here it is.
Thank you, Mary.
Here it is. You said Carl Keaton. He is one of the good guys, and he's a promoter, also fairly new. But,
on the come up,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that are just fed up with seeing how things have been done, and they're like, if all these wannabes can do this and do that, then if I'm just me and I just come in and do what I'm supposed to do, then I should have no problem. Right. And I think at the end of the day, like I said off air, and I'm very transparent and I'm very straightforward, just like you, Mary. But we're all here to provide a service. I'm here to provide a service. You're here to provide a service. CEG. The bands, the artists, everybody down to the venue. We all have a job to do. And I feel like watching social media, I think two things: social media and money. Those two big things have killed our music scene. And I find that the venues have a hard time getting back to the whole, I just want to pay the band to come in and play. It's gotten so much more dynamically different. And the obligations and you're really like...
I thought I turned this down.
Uh-oh.
No.
You want to answer it live on the show? They're like, what do you want?
Hello? Hi. I'm sitting here in the studio with Ant-Man. He made me answer the telephone.
I didn't make it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, on YouTube, right?
Yep.
On YouTube. Mm-hmm. Okay, I love you. Bye, my daughter. And
Kodak moment right there.
yeah, I want to say something. First of all, I want to give a shout out back to Don Brewer, to Seth Carter. Seth is in the band Charlie Bonnet, right? I always want to pronounce it French, Charlie Bonnet.
Bonnet.
But it's Charlie Bonnet. And the effing gas holes? Yes. And they're coming back here with Upchurch. And then they're
Yeah.
going to be playing at Del Rosa on October 13th. But I just wanted, they are such good band. And Charlie used to be in a metal band many years ago. So he still has those roots.
Yeah.
And he's very good, very good.
So, a lot of people don't know that you're a huge country fan. Like, so I don't know how I met you, like, somebody referred to you as Metal Mary. And I was, have you met Metal Mary? I was like, no, I can't say that I have met. I can't say that I have met Metal Mary, but I was like, well, Columbus Events Group, you need to look them up on Facebook. I'm like, all right, so it's like, well, if Facebook says it, I guess I must do it. I must do it. So, but so 30 years into business, doing some metal, doing some hip hop. What's the hip hop scene? Do you think it's more crazy than metal, or is it? I mean,
It's country on steroids.
yeah.
It is very good. I mean,
You actually have to be good because the country
Yes.
song, the music,
Yeah.
is so backed. I think it's like my words, not a lot of other professionals, but my words are like backed off to where like it's not just flooded with instrumentals or music. Like you
Yes.
actually hear them rap. You
True.
can hear the words.
Yeah.
You can actually sit there and be like, oh, I know what
Yeah.
this white boy's saying. And like, oh, okay, yeah, down on the farm type
Yeah.
of, like, and it's like. I think the hip hop really hits to the country guys like myself, who's like been around whatever way out in the woods kind
Yeah.
of type of stuff,
Yeah.
Colt Ford is one of my favorites,
Yeah,
and
it's
The
very
Lax
good.
is one of my favorites as well. Those guys.
Were you out? At the
I
live
did.
show?
I was not. I didn't
Oh
get a
my
chance to make it to the
goodness.
show. I was actually in the hospital with my
Oh, yeah.
preemie, so handling a
Yeah.
baby daddy.
Of course, family first, always.
Though, Mary, it's funny. A lot of people like the guff that I got for missing shows. Like, oh man, oh dude, are you gonna make it to my show this week? Like, dude, I got this awesome show on Saturday or Friday, and it's $15, But I mean, if you just pay the cover, it's $15, or whatever. And then I'm like, dude, have you seen? We're friends on Facebook, right? Yeah, bro, yeah. Have you seen my Facebook lately? It's been flooded with hospital stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, dude, I didn't see that. But are you going to make it to my show? I'm just like, wow, let me run to my car real quick. I could get some powder for that ass real quick. No, but I mean, my thing is it's about family. It's about shows. It's about all that. And we talk about the camaraderie we have. What do you say about the bands when there's a list, there's a bill, and there's 4 bands, and at 12:30 there's 2 bands in the bar? What, as a promoter, as somebody yourself, are you gonna reach out to that band or those band members that leave? I mean, and is there a pass? Because I mean, some of us are 9-to-5ers, blue collar moms and dads, And right now, I mean, I feel like the music scene goes with the flow of school.
Yeah.
If school is in session, then the bands are not playing. And, it seems like summertime is when everybody really gets together. But I've noticed in the music scene with Columbus, in the wintertime, in the cold time, that's when everybody's writing. I've noticed, in the last 3 years, you look at like a Grindhouse and a new album from Boba Flex that came out.
I love that band, Grindhouse.
Yeah. And, like they take a significant, maybe not significant to us, isn't significant, but to them it is. Because that's time they're taking to reinvent, recreate, get together, get ready for the next big thing.
Right.
And, I mean, and we were talking a little bit off air about it, and you have to have I hate using the word, but you have to have a gimmick, or you have to have something these days. You can't just slap a bassist, a drummer, and a lead singer and be like, yo, hey, we got a band, let's do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's not that way anymore. I mean, I think the garage band days, unfortunately, have been like slaughtered and ripped apart.
I don't know if this was before your time in Columbus, but it used to be like bands like Saddleback Shark, which the singer is now my brother-in-law. Jade. There was so many big bands, and they were all local. That's all you needed to book on the weekends.
Right.
And your place would be packed, because I go that far back that we had a club, bar, whatever. And a lot of the musicians that are older now have grown up with us. So that's all you needed. That's all you needed, a local band, a big local band like Saddleback Shark, and your place would be packed.
Like a house band? Like
Same
house
as
band?
the El Rosa. They would play the El Rosa and pack.
So it's like a
Shock too.
house band kind of, if you will?
No.
Just
no.
wow.
No, you run them like concerts every
Wow.
weekend. Not every weekend, but Park Avenue, which was our club, and the El Rosa, Park Avenue was known for metal bands. We had the Type O negatives. We had everybody back then. Okay, the El Rosa didn't. They had the hair bands.
Yeah.
But when we closed in 1994, that's when they started with all of the other bands too.
Yeah.
And we used to be in competition. Rick didn't like us, we didn't like him, and we love each
It's
other
a
now.
love-hate. It's a love-hate kind
We
of
love
thing.
each other now.
Yeah.
We love everybody at Del Rosa, and they love us. So, you know, it's kind of great. It's our home.
Have you guys, I've heard people talk about the El Rosa Villa for years, and I was just a wee little Todd when the incident that we all know about the El Rosa Villa happened. And a lot of people, when they go to the El Rosa, they're like, man, this place is dying, this place is this place is that. And I was like, you're just not paying attention, man.
No, not
I'm
at
like,
all.
you know, I think a lot of the things, like with the El Rosa, I think the greatest part about it, truthfully, is that rotted smell when you walk in there. Like that smell that, you know, like, all right, people have been here. Like, I mean, you know.
Or do you think maybe it might be Watain? When they played, they left a terrible smell there because they threw some goat heads or whatever, into the dumpster, and they had blood all over. I offered Rick that I would have Surf Pro come in.
Yeah.
And he said, it's okay, Mary, we're going to clean it, and the smell is going to go away. That's how bad, and I will never, ever book Watain again.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Bam! Like, just like that.
No, the El Rosa is the best.
Yeah.
It's the best. I mean, yeah, they have different genres, and they have to, too. And this time and age, you have to. Okay, so that's what they're doing.
You think that with time, do you think the El Rosa is going to have to make changes to keep up with the music scene? I mean, are they going to have to update equipment? I mean, like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, there's the water damage in the building, and there's this and there's that. And I was like, man, again, this is where I go with the whole, it adds to the character of the building.
Exactly, yeah. They're doing
come
little
on.
things here and there, but I don't know how much are they going to renovate and take away from the whole atmosphere of being the El Rosa.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know. I'm kind of on that fence with everybody. I love having that stale smell. Like, I like waking up in the morning like, oh yeah, I was at the Villa last night. Yep. Okay, so that's some sweat. All right, and then okay, so this right here, this is that blonde girl that spilled that drink in the front row when I tried to get up there. Like, oh yeah, you know, you always got one of those stories because when you're at the El Rosa Villa, it's guaranteed to be a killer show. I mean, I haven't really seen. I remember the Puddle of Mud show that I went to at the El Rosa Villa, and he is fresh out of rehab. And he called, the lead singer was, and he called a girl up, and she had been maybe mid-40s or so, And he called her up on stage, wished her a happy birthday, and then told her to get down on her knees and suck his whatever. And the whole crowd like responded, and it was the most glorious experience I've ever had at the Alrosa Villa, where everybody united was like, F you! And I think that was pretty cool. But what is your fondest memory, Mary, of the 30 years? I mean, I know you have so many, I can only imagine, but if you could pick one.
My fondest memory actually is Type O Negative and Life of Agony, if you want to put it into shows. That was awesome. That was just totally awesome. But that was so many years ago, like it was in... our first national show ever was Sepultura.
Wow.
And I had no idea what I was getting into. I booked them not knowing actually what they sounded like, and I put the CD into my car CD player, and here it went all growling, and I almost wrecked because I never heard anything like that before.
Wow.
But it was Sepultura, and they had Thanksgiving dinner with us. So that was really cool.
That's cool. That's not too many people are like,
What's the original? Sepultura, yeah.
So, you guys got a lot of shows coming up. You guys dropped off. Mary, you are so awesome. I have a fat stack of tickets here that you dropped off. What would you like me to do with these?
I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
No, I want to go to the show.
Well, you keep
I
saying
want to go to the show. So, yeah.
I didn't have any for Molly Hatchet, which is this weekend at Muddy
Sold
Creek.
out, I would imagine.
No, it's not sold out, but
Really?
I don't have any physical tickets for that. So.
Right, yeah. So, Molly Hatchet this weekend, how excited are you? Did you get a chance to hang out with bands that you guys booked?
No, I don't. No. I'm not a groupie. Most of the time I don't even meet them, because I talk to their tour manager. I hang out in the back at the El Rosa, which we call, it's actually the front bar, which we call the VIP.
Yep.
I come out for some shows that I'm really interested in, and I would actually say for every show a little bit, but then I'm whooshed back in there into my safe place.
Here's a question for you. What is your biggest, what does it take to get Mary up off of her seat to come out and check you out? And if so, have you ever walked out of that room and was like, yep, they're going to be on a bill? Or, yep, they're going to be like, hey, Greg, get a hold of them. Or, how often does that happen?
We have done that. I mean, it's not rare. I came out for Charlie Bonnet. I came out for Karach Angren. I don't know if you say it like that. Karach Angren. Oh my gosh, I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Metal Church. Of course, there are so many. There's a lot of... Can you remember anybody? Who? Oh, I don't even know how to say that.
So we have a side audience here in the studio, and it's kind of like I need to use my lifeline. Reach out, get what's my lifeline?
Yeah.
So we got a couple minutes here, Mary. We got about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna get into a song here. Where can people find you guys and check you guys out in between before we come back?
Okay, we're on Columbus Events Group. Just look it up on Facebook, and here we are, and we're an LLC. We're very legit. We're not under the table promoters like some people are.
We're going to talk about that. So can we talk about that when we come back a little bit?
Yes, we can. Sure.
All right, sweet. Well, I have something special for you right here. I have the new music from Terry Douglas that he's been working on, but I'm not allowed to play it yet. Oh. So I have to play something from this old album, which is fine. I have no problem with that, but we're going to get into this. This is Tonight from my man Terry Douglas. Great dude.
Oh, yeah, I like him.
And we're going to get into this. We'll be right back with Miss Mary Coffman from Columbus Events Group. Check out my website, AntmanVs.com, for more. And check out the sponsors as well, CBDHempHealth.com. Check them out, 614-407-4420. CBD Hemp Health. Let them know Joe let my man Joe know, let me say that I sent you and you can knock 5% off of that first purchase there. And so Raw Designs by Raw. Yep. Thank you, Miss Mary. Appreciate you. And we're going to get into this song right here from Terry Douglas. We'll be right back after this.
Hypnotized by the passing lights. Tonight, melody blaring in my head tonight. I'm chasing down these stars tonight. Gonna find my way back home to you tonight. In the middle of a dream tonight, wondering when I'll hold you tight. Back home to you tonight. Tonight, mile markers go passing by. Roll down the windows to feel alive. Chasing down them stars tonight. Gonna find my way back home to you tonight. I'm in the middle of a dream tonight, wondering when I'll hold you tight. Gonna find my way back home to you tonight. In the pouring rain, whispering the teardrops, calling your name. I keep telling myself that I'ma be alright. Gonna find my way back home to you tonight. I'm in the middle of a dream tonight, wondering when I'll hold you tight. Gonna find my way back home to you tonight. Melody blaring in my head tonight. I'm chasing down them stars tonight. Gonna find my way back home to you. Find my way back home to you. Find my way back home to you tonight. Melody blaring in my head tonight. Chasing down them stars tonight. Chasing down them stars tonight. Gonna find my way back home to you tonight.
What's going on, Music Familia? Welcome back to the show. Hanging out with the lovely and talented Mary Coffman. How are you, ma'am?
I'm not talented. I'm fine, thank you.
I don't know, 30 years, like pretty damn talented. So I want to give a huge shout out to everybody communicating and being part of the YouTube. And it turns out that basically I want to give a huge shout out to Rocky X13. He's coming in Thursday. He's a very do-it-yourself kind of fella. Rocky X TV. Subscribe today and have a chance to do everything yourself on your vehicle. You can do all that fun action yourself and be part of that. He'll be here Thursday I'm hoping maybe he brings a guitar with him because he does acoustic stuff. So it might be the first acoustic performance on the show that I've ever done. So it'll be pretty interesting to pull out the recording skills that I paid so much money for. So Mary, before we were in the music break there, it turns out that somebody in the chat room definitely wants to hear your opinion on the under the table promoters. Here we go. Strapping her shoes up.
Okay. First of all, Columbus Events Group CEG is very legit. We pay our taxes. We have an ASCAP license, which most venues don't even have. You know, they singled us out. We have to pay taxes if we don't deduct taxes from out of country acts.
Right.
The IRS gets us. We have gotten at times where I had to pay so many $100s because we didn't deduct that from their pay because they didn't have a waiver.
Yeah.
Okay, we weren't tuned into it. So all these things under the table promoter is somebody who says, hey, I'm going to do a show today, okay? I'm going to do it. We're going to sell tickets. We're going to do this and this and this. They pay the band and all their expenses, put the money in their pocket. They don't pay any taxes. The IRS probably doesn't even know about them.
It's all under the table. Yeah.
and
Literally,
it's-
I mean, that's...
Sometimes I wish I could, but, you know, the IRS is right on our backs because we are so legitimate that I think we get singled out a lot,
Really?
you know? Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So, I mean, with that said, how do you guys... I mean, the under table promotions... Is there bands that come to you and say, okay, I can't meet these requirements. What if I give you $500? Can I buy my way into a show?
No.
I mean, how... I mean, because I know there's bands out there that are doing that kind of thing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like, there's bands that are paying the national acts to be able to get on the bill.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
You know,
it's a buy-on.
And
sure.
it's a buy... Oh, yeah, a buy-on, right. And
Yeah.
a lot of people... Like, some of the local bands don't know about that kind of thing. I mean, it's not something that's like, here's a list of rules on how to be in the music industry.
I'm sure some local bands have bought their way onto tours.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, who do you think that hurts at the end of the day? Does it hurt the promoter? Does it hurt the bands? Is it...
No.
Is
It doesn't. It doesn't. I think what the bands do are, you know, buying themselves onto a tour and whatever, that's between them and the national act and the agencies. We don't have anything to do with that. And sometimes we get these buy-ons that come through there with the national act, say they're with the real big act, and then you have the smaller name at the end, you know, probably that they're not even getting paid. Okay, we have so many bands that insist on getting more money than bands on national acts, which is, you know, sometimes it's really hard to digest because when we get one of those bands that don't get paid, we do not take a cut of their merchandise or anything. We just don't do that because we know they need that money. So
that's gas money to the next show.
Yeah, we don't do that. We feed them. We feed everybody. We have a hospitality buffet in the back, and you know we're known for that. We're known for feeding people and giving them hospitality. Me being from Germany, feeding people is and eating it too at the same
There you
time.
go. There you go.
So, no, and I want to bring something up. It's ticket sales, okay? When you play for Columbus Events Group, yes, we do have ticket sales, but you do make a commission on it. You do not play for free or what they call it, pay for play. Yeah, no, we don't do that. Our locals can make money when they sell tickets. So
I think that's interesting in itself. Like, even with all the changes and everything going on, you guys absolutely refuse to roll over with some of the normal venues. I mean, a lot of the venues, let's face it, they're not paying the bands. They're not even really, let's be honest, taking care of their people. You know, I mean, I think the venues have forgotten to a point, well, I'm a venue, so I have this many people coming and I have this many that, like, okay, well, I think there's venues that are finding that maybe they shouldn't have charged covers in
Yeah.
certain aspects when they could have just counted on drink sales or could have just counted on drink
Yeah.
specials or whatever. I mean, and I'm seeing a lot of bands that are jumping on board with, like, for example, CEG and other quality promoters around, because they're able to bring their own merch to their table. They're able to bring stuff in. They're able to put themselves out there. In fact, you guys encourage them to do so, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely, yes.
You know, and I don't think a lot of venues provide that kind of, I don't know, umbrella.
I know that El Rosa does.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They do.
So, let's see. Donald Brewer.
Hi, Don.
So, looks like next time, sneak me some out of the back. I was hungry, hillbilly back in March. And turns out your dark-haired girl, CEG, is doing it right. Nothing better than an honest and hard-working company. And Seth Carter, barbecue! So,
Of course.
yeah.
Of course. Don, you're always invited into the VIP at the El Rosa. And you know where we hang out at the Muddy Creek. So come and get your food tickets from me. Yeah, we provide all the acts with food tickets at Muddy Creek that they can get their food.
That's, I mean, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
And they got such an awesome Italian sub over there. Like, I had an opportunity to, we don't just do local advertising and we don't just promote local businesses. We do food reviews and all kinds of other stuff on here as well. And one of the things I was fascinated with was I couldn't put the Italian sub down. It was burning my fingers and I couldn't put it down. And I was like, I just can't stop.
Well, we're using Lynette's Barbecue out of Newark. He comes and works all our shows at the El Rosa and at Muddy Creek. And it's awesome food. You have to try it.
I think I'm going to, just for the food alone.
A lot of times he also caters our VIP.
Gabriel says, I love you, Grandma Mary.
Oh, how sweet. Thank you.
And Donald says he'll see you this weekend for your party.
Absolutely, my birthday party.
Yeah, as a matter of fact. And so that's going down at the El Rosa. No,
Muddy
it's not.
Creek.
Muddy Creek. So
With
you're
Molly
going to
Hatchet, yes.
Yep. And that's pretty... Oh, man. Molly Hatchet. Holy cow. That's pretty awesome. Are you going to tell anybody how old you're going to be, Mary?
No.
You're going to be 21 again, right?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. So, what is... Before you head out the door, I know you got places to be and people to see.
Yeah, we need to go to Dairy Queen.
Yeah. What would you like to leave everybody with this evening? If you could leave them with a piece, what would you leave them with?
I'm stunned.
Yeah.
What would I leave them with?
Yep.
Come to our shows.
Yeah.
You will have a great experience.
Support local.
Definitely.
Get off of your
Support local, please do. And help the bands. I mean, it's a lot, just like Ann said before, it's a lot that they have on their plate to do. So they need direction. But there's a lot, like Grindhouse, for instance, Seven, who also does our, flyers, posters, whatever, that can promote themselves to no end, and he's local, but they just pound everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I think it's a lot of people forget, we were talking about Ricky Wolf, he's a prime example, man. Like, he's not afraid to get out there and put a flyer on everybody's windshield. Like, everybody, and you'll see flyers posted out, things. I mean, if it's got a pocket and he can get away with it, he's putting a flyer in it, and so, I mean, I think that's the kind of determination.
Old school.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, Mary, I really appreciate you coming in and hanging out, and I really appreciate what Columbus Events Group does for the local community. You guys don't just do shows; you guys do charity shows too. You guys You guys do so much.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm always overwhelmed when people, say that they like me, they love CEG, and it's just we're just doing what we're doing. Especially Christy. She's Greg's wife. She does all the, oh my gosh, she does so much. You wouldn't believe it. She has a degree in marketing, and she does all the marketing for CEG. She works behind the scenes,
Oh,
but
yeah. Well,
we have all that.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
definitely.
So make sure you guys find them, Columbus Events Group LLC. Yeah, now that's
LLC.
specific. Yeah,
Yes.
that's specific, because if you're looking on Facebook, you will find other Columbus Events Group stuff, and it's not the same.
No, it's
so
not the
so
same.
make sure you're not clicking like on that, and make sure you
And
find the right stuff.
Our LLC was not bought online. Okay.
There you go.
There you
right.
go.
So, Mary, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight.
Well, thank you for having me. I
Oh,
had a
no.
great time.
We got the Molly Hatchet show this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I got a huge stack of tickets here. I'm going to probably do a stack of giveaways here and throughout, probably. And I'm really interested in trying to see what we can do to help promote and support each other in the local music scene. So I'm excited to maybe partner with CEG to help us reach the world. I think it would be pretty awesome.
Hey, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mary. Well, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. And
Thank you.
so I am Ant-Man. I am getting ready to get out the door. As you guys know, I'm cutting the show a little early. Mary has places to go. I have places to go because I have a wedding anniversary that I'm supposed to be at.
yes.
And the longer I'm here, I'm probably going to get my butt kicked. So... But I am here Thursday. We're going to have Rocky X TV. He's going to be hanging out with us live. It's going to be an awesome show. I'm going to give a shout out to my sponsors, Columbus Botanical Depot, Raw Designs, and ZTB Mag, Photo Nation AP, and Hemp Lucid. We're going to be talking about them coming up a little bit. And we just hit almost 6,000 views on our CBD hemp video. So hopefully you guys check them out. It's going to be pretty awesome. And I want to thank our couch of guests who are not on the camera. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. And again, I am Ant-Man. I'm out the door. Mary, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I love you, Mary.
I love
and
you.
I love the family. And we will be here Thursday night, 8 o'clock, all the way till 10 o'clock with Rocky X TV. And make sure you get ready. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, because we're going to be sharing a whole bunch of stuff back and forth. And I don't know what else to say other than that. It's pretty hot. I want to go to Dairy Queen with Mary. So we're going to get out of here. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for checking us out.
Hi, Mary. I just wanted to let you know, thank you for everything. You've been a true inspiration to me and so many lives of the people you touched. You will always have a special place within my heart. When we first met, I was a guy with a barbecue truck just struggling, wondering how I was going to make my next bills. And now, because of you, where I'm at today is just, words can never touch that. But I love you, and there's a lot of other people do, and thank you for everything you've done for everyone and every life you've ever touched.
Are you filming me? All right, we ready? I just want to say thank you for everything you've done, Mary. You've been a blessing to me and everybody else that you've ever touched. We love you, and we're right here with you, fighting with you. So keep doing what you're doing. We love you, Mary. CG for life.
Hey, Mary, it's me, Kelly. All I can say is I love you, and I send you a lot of healing and good energy. You're a great lady. Love you.
Hey, Mary, it's Drew. I didn't know what I was going to say. They said leave a message. You know I love you and Godspeed and all that. So all the times we prayed together, but they said sing, and I think about when I used to go into Nana's room and sing. She'd want me to sing Elvis songs, and I told Grace I got to go in there one time and change it up and say I like big butts and I cannot lie. Just kidding. I'm not going to sing that song, but I love you. I love you so much. We all do. God bless you, Mary.
Just wanted to say, hey, Mom, and I love you, and I'll be back to see you soon. Love you.
Hey, Mary, I love you so much. Just keep hanging in there. Okay, bye. I love you.
Hey, Mary, in all seriousness, thank you. Thank you for everything you've ever done for me. Because of you, I met your whole family. I met my wife. Thanks for loaning me the money when I was in my 20s to get my teeth fixed. Thanks for giving us the first headlining gig. Thanks for giving me jobs when I didn't have any money in my 20s. Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for all of the love you've given everyone in this big, big life that you have had. You have touched everyone and certainly moved me. I love you.
Mary, you know you're like a mom to me. We even are family on Facebook, and that was your decision. I love you. We've, go way back, and always remember the Park Avenue days and everything you've always done for me, and just love you to death. So God bless you, and keep on rocking.
Hi, Mary. It's James. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me for the last several years. It's amazing getting to know you and your family and everything that you guys do for the local music scene. And I've truly loved working for you and your promotion, and I'm glad to have you as a family friend. I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything.
Get us fighting. That's the best part. Because you gotta wait till he says 3, 2, 1.
As soon as Kelly stops talking, I'll say, hi, Mary. Mary! What was that? Hi, Mary. Love you, miss you. It was great seeing you again.
Oh.
And I gotta give you one of these, so hold that.
What a dork. Love you, Mary.
Love you, Mary. Miss you. Mwah.
Hi, Mom. We're here at your party, and I just want to say that I love you, and I'm so happy that I got to spend all these days with you, and your birthday's coming up, so I want to say happy birthday, and I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm going to pass on the mic.
Hi, May. Not too many words. You mean so much to me. There's not that many words I can say, but you mean a lot to me, and I love you very much.
Hi, Mary. We love you, and we're all fighting for you. And thank you for inviting us to this get-together. We love you.
Hi, Mary. I just want to say happy early birthday to the sweetest and strongest woman that I've ever known. You are the best, and we love you dearly.
Hi, Mary. I miss when you used to come over and I would fix your toes for you and Nana. I always cherish those moments I had with you, and happy birthday, and we love you, and fight to the end.
Hey, Mary, it's Allie. I just want to say thank you. Without you, I would not be standing here today. You literally saved my life, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. Peace.
Mommy, I love you. Love you, Mommy.
Hey, Mary. It's AJ, Six Gun Justice. I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you. Thank you for taking a chance on me years ago and put me on the show opening for the Lax. And then continuing to believe in me and bringing me into this awesome CEG family that you have cultivated over 20, 30 years. I met some really awesome people doing shows for you, Mary, and had a blast doing it. You always treated me right. I'm really gonna miss you.
Happy birthday, Mary. I'm glad to have been your neighbor, and I really miss you. So I appreciate you having me out here at your birthday party, and take care.
Mary, you know it's me. I've enjoyed every minute I've ever gotten to spend with you, for you, and it's rough, but you've made so many underdogs who they are. You've given so many people a chance. Least we could do is give it back to you. We love you, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
It's great working with you and everything. CEG, you've helped me out a lot. I'm glad I helped you out as much as I could. But you're like family to me, almost a mother. And I appreciate everything you've done for me and everything. If you ever need anything, we're here for you. We're going to make it one hell of a time for you. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, fam? I got a question for you. Do you like barbecue? I mean, like real barbecue. Slow cooked for hours, seasoned with only the best ingredients? Then check out Lynette's Country Barbecue. My man Larry's been barbecuing the best meats for over 25 years. Lynette's also does catering for any major event. So the next time you want quality barbecue and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, call Larry and Lynette's Country Barbecue at 740-304-5303. For more information on details and locations, check them out on Facebook at Lynette's Country Barbecue. Hey, what's up, Music Familia? It's about that time of year again when you start to get that urge to want to show off your summertime bods.
Say what?
But before you do, let me ask you this. Are you modified? It's an easy answer. Go ahead. I'll wait. Time's up. No, not even close. But let me help you out. Go to richregal740.com or call 740-205-7503. Located at 737 North Columbus Street in Lancaster, Ohio, Rich and the crew at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery have been providing safe, sterile, clean, and beyond professional ink for over 15 years. I'm not just a spokesperson, I'm also a client. After hitting my 6-year sober date, I wanted something special. Honestly, I think half the battle was finding something that was going to have lasting memory. I brought my picture in, and Rich gave it more life on my arm than the picture had itself. So do yourself a favor. Book your appointment today, 740-205-7503, or go to richregal740.com today. Mention AntmanVs before your scheduled appointment and get 20% off. Get out there and make it pop! Make it pop! Get modified today. Paul's Nightclub, located at 901 South Broad Street in Lancaster, Ohio, has it all. For over 30 years, Janine Cunningham and the friendly crew at Paul's have been serving patrons with the very best local music and carry-out in the area. Everything you need, all in one place. Next time you are in Lancaster and want to go to a place that makes you feel right at home, be sure to stop at Paul's Nightclub and say hi. Check out some awesome local music and grab yourself some carry-out. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or call 740-215-4805. Music Familia Production. World premiere.
We could change the world. See, this is the power of your mind. You are not just some minute creature who doesn't have an effect on anything. No, you're the whole universe, is what you are. You're everything.
Yeah. What's going on, Music Familia? How's it going? So, that was the first hour of the show. Paying tribute to a beautiful, amazing lady and an awesome, awesome company, Columbus Events Group. We're not done yet, though, bitches. Buckle up. Get your horoscopes in. If today is your birthday, then happy mother-freaking birthday. And here's your horoscopes. Jupiter, planet of good fortune, begins to retrograde phase on your birthday, so you'll need to tread carefully where both friendships and finances are concerned. Listen to advice by all means, but make sure you are the only one who makes decisions about money. Aquarius, there may be occasions over the next few days when people approach you looking for an argument or even a fight. Keep your wits about you, keep your cool, and keep them at arm's length, and if all possible. Why lower yourself to their level? My Pisces out there, you don't lack for energy at the moment, but how about common sense? The planets warn you could easily be taken in by a friend's enthusiasm for a new plan or project. But is it a realistic proposition? If not, be smart and give it a miss. My Aries out there, you may have to get a tough... let me rephrase that again. My allergies have been crazy, so I start to think I'm going to sneeze, and then I have to catch myself. You may have to get tough today with people who seem determined to float the rules that applies not only to people who work and do business with, but loved ones too. Let them know they have taken one liberty too many and it's got to stop. Taurus, if it'd be smart, it would be very smart in fact, to adopt a low profile on the work front, especially if some of the discussions taking place are about topics you don't know much about. If you say something that reveals your ignorance, it could count against you in the promotion stakes. Gemini, cosmic activity in some of the more secretive and sensitive areas of your chart is making you reluctant to stand in the light where everyone can see you. But since when have you been afraid to attract attention? You're worth looking at and listening to. My Cancers out there, you must not think of what is happening in your life now as either a reward or a punishment. There's no right or wrong to what's going on, it's just is. Once you accept that fact, you'll be less inclined to beat yourself up about it. Leos, as luck planet Jupiter begins one of its retrograde phases, today you are strongly advised not to gamble with either your reputation or your relationships. You need to recognize, too, that money will, while important, pales in significance next to love. Damn. My fellow Virgos out there, cosmic activity in one of the more dynamic and creative areas of your chart has led you to believe that you can get away with just about anything. That may have been true in the recent past, but it is not true today. Don't do anything silly. My Libras out there, you may be tempted to punish someone who has stepped over the line, but the planets indicate that it isn't necessary. They are well aware of what they have done and will go out of their way to make amends. Your job is to forgive them, not make it worse. Scorpio, you can stick with the same ideas and opinions if you like, but sooner or later you're going to have to recognize that your outlook on life needs updating. It does not mean you were wrong in the past. It means your awareness is expanding. My Sagittarius out there, steer clear of any kind of get-rich-quick scheme. With Jupiter in the money area of your chart, you seem to believe you are ahead of the game financially. But as from today, that may not be true for a while. Keep your cash in your pocket. Last but not least, the Capricorns, while you might honestly believe that nothing is beyond you, with both Pluto and Jupiter now moving retrograde in your sign, you need to keep a tight rein on your enthusiasms. Self-belief could easily morph into stupidity. So be careful. Those are your horoscopes powered by Shamrock Purring. Check out Ace Winters and Jonathan Boyer out there. 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio, 43055, shamrockpurring.com, 740-349-2244. So, let's see. Let's go into the chat, see what we got going on in here. I want to check out everybody who's in the chat right now. Then Falls the Sky, Greg the Kill Switch, what's going on? Mr. Billy Moore Sr., what's going on? Carla Williams, Mr. Larry Trimmer hanging out. So, are we ready for some metal? I think we are. So it's up to you. We're going to do This Day in Music coming up here. I'm excited about that. I got two good ones for you coming up. But before we get into that, I think I'm going to give you some metal. I think I'm going to give you something hard upside your head. You ready for this, man? Shattered Crown.
As everything is burning and sadness is growing, I'm watching the skies above to realize I've lost everything that I love. As I take the stairs to my destiny, the rain turns to blood for the crimes that I've done, while the dawn always burning. Atop the tower, I look at the frozen sea and meet myself again, wearing the shattered crown as I became one of the ice. So began my slumber, maybe there I shall find peace.
Hey, what's going on, Music Familia? We are back. That was Shattered Crown right there. Great stuff right there from Devium. Old school stuff right there. Tonight we're showing tribute to Miss Mary Coffman from Columbus Events Group, and we are jamming out. But I also wanted to get this out there as well. Today's This Day in Music. I think Miss Mary would have loved these on This Day in Music, so we're going to dedicate today's This Day in Music to Miss Mary Coffman. And here's your This Day in Music. In 1988, Led Zeppelin reunited for the Atlantic Records 40th anniversary party at Madison Square Garden in New York, appearing with Jason Bonham, the son of John Bonham, on drums. Other acts performing included Foreigner, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Genesis, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Wilson Pickett, and Ben E. King. Also, on this day in music, 1993, for all of us young bucks out there, during an auction at Christie's in London, the acoustic guitar that Elvis Presley used to make his first recordings in 1954, That's All Right Mama and Blue Moon of Kentucky, sold for $152,000. And 4 superhero costumes worn by the group Kiss sold for $35,385. That, folks, is This Day in Music. Hey, I got a special song right here from my man Rich Regal. Great dude, longtime friend, and sponsor of the show as well. Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery. Check out my man Rich Regal, 737 North Columbus Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Give him a call. Check him out. RichRegal740.com. But this gentleman right here, he wrote this song. It's called The Rain. And he wanted me to personally dedicate this song to Roger and the family. The song is amazing. And if you thought that it was over, if you thought you could put the tissues down, we're just getting started. We're going to go right in from this, from my man Rich, The Rain, right into some metal and getting right back into it. We'll be right back. You ready for this? My man Rich Regal.
Why'd you have to go away? Left me here with no more faith. Still wish that I could see your face and hold you close so I could say can still hear you in the rain. It's the realest shit I ever wrote. Trying to spit out the words with a lump up in my throat. Trying not to choke. It came down to the end of your rope. You were my wife. Yeah, you were my life. Your death was the knife that cut so deep, turned my day into night. Yeah, you were my light. You were what's right. You never gave up till the end of your fight. I'm thinking of you every night and day. Still can't believe you're gone, gone away. So I hit my knees and start to pray, pray for the time that I see your face. Why'd you have to go away? Left me here with no more faith. Still wish that I could see your face and hold you close so I could say, why'd you have to go away? Even though you're in a better place, I'm glad you're feeling no more pain. I can still hear you in the rain. We've all lost someone close to us. Hopefully this song helps you get through those hard times. Everyone knows what it's like to feel that pain inside. So just hold your head high and know that there's someone out there watching over you every day. Every day. Whenever I need you, I just wait for the rain. I can always hear you in the rain. In the rain. Why'd you have to go away? Left me here with no more faith. Still wish that I could see your face and hold you close so I can say, why'd you have to go away? Even though you're in a better place, I'm glad you're feeling no more pain. I can still hear you in the rain. Why'd you have to go away? Left me here with no more pain. Still wish that I could see your face and hold you close so I could say, why'd you have to go away? Even though you're in a better place, I'm glad you're feeling no more pain. I can still hear you in the rain.
All right, boys and girls, are you ready for this? I got something right here from Sunstealer. Buckle up. It's metal time.
We speak and never know what is said. I hear but never listen. Call it dread. I hate what I'm feeling. I'm sick of crying. As long as I'm stuck here in unrequited. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. We breathe, oh what a waste. It's time to pull out. I feel I never taste. I bit my tongue. The sky's ritualistic, systematic. That bleed, catastrophic future, bureaucratic. You got nothing, I need something. Give me a hug. Give me a
What's going on, Music Fan? We are back. That was my boy's Sun Stealer right there. So we're going to open up the phone lines. 614-916-6372. You guys can call in the show if you guys want to do that fun stuff right there. Phone lines are open. So we're hanging out tonight, just jamming along, you know, doing our thing. Hello?
Hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Oh, good. Just hanging out with you. Hanging out as with always, you, like I do every Thursday night. Like I do every Thursday night.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, oh boy, we got multiple people calling in here.
But, oh man,
you're good. Go ahead.
But I just wanted to say, man, this is a very great show, very great tribute to one of the goats and the local scene.
Yeah.
You know, and she definitely was one of the goats. Even though I never got a chance to meet her, I do know of her work and what she's done to build local scene, out of all these years. So
yeah.
You know, just wanted to say, family peace. And, I wish her family peace and her family and love and all of her family and friends. You know.
There's feedback.
Peace and love, man. Peace and love, man.
Right on. Yeah, I totally. It's. Hold on one second, Greg. I'm going to see what I can do here to get this cleared up here. Give me a second,
All right.
man.
All right.
I'm going to get this feedback cleared up here. That way we can get some clear calls here. All right. So that's weird. Some feedback's going on. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump to a song on Greg's phone. Oh, on Greg's phone. So it comes through on my end, right? I just want to make sure we're clear, like this isn't my end. Open the phone lines again, 614-916-6372. We'll give her another shot. And I apologize for the person who tried calling in and didn't get a chance to get through. Please, indeed, call back, definitely. So we did a tribute show this evening for Mary. It was really awesome to sit back and try to have not a nervous breakdown during the show. It's kind of haunting to play back. One thing, when you record audio and you record stuff, you never realize, never think about, like, down the road getting that audio back or hearing that audio again. I have stuff recorded from the first time I ever did anything on audio, and I never really thought to pull it out, until last week. Found out that Miss Mary had passed away, and I was sitting here preparing, trying to figure out how or what I was going to do to make it so that it would be a good quality show, and it wouldn't be a cry fest. It wouldn't be, whatever. This show nowhere in any means is ever about me or anything I do. Try to support everybody equally. Try to give everybody, just like Miss Mary gave everybody opportunities, I try to do the same thing. A lot of the things that she and CEG stood for were instrumental, cornerstone fundamentals, and I think anybody and everybody in the music industry should know, understand, respect, and follow through with. I don't think there should be any ifs, ands, or buts with that. I will say this. We're going to open the phone lines again, let you guys call back in. Again, I sincerely apologize to the person that tried to call in and didn't get in, but we'll open up the lines. You guys call back in. We will get her done for you. Let's do this right here, right now. We had somebody, and then it disappeared. Well, that's weird. So a lot of people, when they try calling, it was me calling. Larry. My man Larry. It was me. Try calling in again, Larry. Looked like you got disconnected. See? It's your phone, Larry. What's going on, brother?
Oh, same old. Oh, same old.
Wow. We're popular this evening.
Oh,
So, what'd you think of the show, man? I wanted to ask
Very
you.
deep and heartfelt.
Man.
Very powerful show. And for the ones that knew Mary personally, it hits home a lot harder and a lot deeper.
Yeah. Yeah. I putting the show together, like, I didn't know how. I really didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it, and frankly, I have no problem saying that I felt really horrible putting this show together and not consulting the family first. I kind of just took initiative and did this, but I want to put it out there.
You also know Mary that told you to run with it too.
I know, but you know, I wanted to show as much respect and as much courtesy as I possibly could with everything, you know. Yeah, like
But
man,
here-
and
But here's my thing. As much as we're all grieving and hurting right now, we also have to take a minute and sit back and think of what the family's going through.
yeah, yeah, you know, and I think that's what, for me, is what's worse. I think above anything else.
Yeah. Most definitely, I can agree. Most definitely, I can agree with that. And the song that Rich Regal dedicated to her was just out of this world.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care what level. You know, I don't care what level you were on, whether you were homeless, or whether you was Donald Trump. She would treat you the same.
Yeah, 100%, absolutely.
She gave everybody in life. She gave everybody in life a chance and believed everybody deserved a chance.
Yeah.
You know, even watching some of the videos from her birthday party was just like, wow. Because she's touched so many lives, and there's lives she's touched that she would never have known that she touched.
Yeah.
But we're
we're
CEG strong, and you know, when this COVID's over, we're going to throw her the best damn party she's ever seen.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I know we were talking about doing a poker run and potentially doing a candlelight vigil type thing for her. And we'll be having more details with that. Me and Larry are going to get together with the family, and we'll have more details coming up soon with that. But thank you, Larry, for your call, man. I'm going to open up the phone line so more people can call back to the show.
Right on.
But thank you for doing what you do, man, and thanks for the call.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Hi, Music Familia. So, what's going on? You're live on AntmanVs.
Hey, what's up, man? It's me again. It's me again.
Right on. There we go. Sound a lot better.
I was inside. Sometimes if I step outside. I just wanted to be real quick. Great show tonight, and I love you, and I love you, and peace and love to all of Mary's family, all of Mary's family. I know they're going through a tough time. Right now, but you know, things will get better. Things will get better.
Yeah, right. They have to, you know what I mean? The show must go on, as Mary would say.
Oh yeah, and she would want to. Even though I didn't get a chance to meet her. I do know, and the name. I know what Columbus Events Group has done without them, you know, there would nothing. So she basically laid the groundwork, and she is one of the goats.
Yes, man. Thank you, Greg, for the call, man. I appreciate you hanging out, man. That's my man, Greg Chafin, on the phone. Mr. The Kill Switch Chafin.
Yep.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, brother. I love you. I ain't going to take too long.
No, you're good, man.
All right, brother. I'll talk at you later.
All right, later, buddy. I'm Music Familia. I open up the phone lines again for you guys. Any last-minute call-ins, you guys are more welcome to, man. This is a great show. I want to appreciate everybody. Truly want to appreciate and thank everybody who came and hung out tonight, showing mad love and respect to Miss Mary. Definitely one of the hardest ones, you know. My dad passed away in December. Miss Mary passed away this month. Two heavy-hitting, influential people in my life. There's only a few people that you will find in your life that you hold that high on a pedestal, and Mary was one of them, you know. So, go home, go wherever you are, grab your loved ones, you tell them you love them, and you bury the bullshit, you bury all the drama, make sure that you make everlasting friendships, relationships, and impactful business relationships in your local communities. It's important to support each other. At the end of the day, we are all we have. And, you know, when it comes down to it, never gonna be able to replace that. But yeah. Wow. 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 Tried my best to make it to the end of the show. I had 7 minutes left. I did my damnedest, damn it. Tried so hard. And I have no problem saying how hard it is, you know? But at this time, I want to let everybody know that we are going to carry on. We're going to prevail. It's 2020. Got to have that 2020 vision, right? Lots of new stuff coming out. Get ready for it. They're about to lift restrictions. I'm excited about this to get back into venues. Even if it's 50%. I don't care if it's 20% at this point. I just want to see my friends. I feel like I'm that high school kid that kid that got grounded and can't go out and see all my friends. Like, I see all my friends on a sidewalk, but I can't go out and play with them because they have germs. Like, they have cooties. So I feel like I have to get my circle, circle, dot, dot, and get my cootie shot. Yeah, man. You get frustrated, you get upset, you get angry, you know, and you want to, you know, you just want to scream out loud, you know what I mean? But I got a bunch of, I'm going to open up, oh, hey. What's going on? You're live on AntmanVs.
Hi, this is Roger Coffman. I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed the show tonight. And I'm sure Mary is enjoying where she's at. And I appreciate the song Rich Riggle did. It did it on film.
Well, thank you for calling in, man. It means a lot that you stayed on the show and hung out, man. What was your friendship or relationship with Miss Mary Coffman?
She's my wife.
There you go. You know, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart how much I love you and I love the family, and I just wanted to show as much respect possible to you and the family as I possibly could.
Yes. I heard the song that Rich did. It was pretty cool. It's a nice tribute to her. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Wow. I was good until the end of the show. I admit it. I was good until the end.
Well, you're doing about as good as I am. You're doing about as good as I am, so don't feel bad.
I want to let you know. I know I'm sure so many other people have, but if you ever need anything, just don't hesitate to reach out, Roger. I don't care if it's 4 a.m, man. I'll bring coffee. I promise.
I do appreciate it. But the show was a great tribute to her. I do appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And thank you for all you've done. Thank you for all the opportunities that you guys have given me. And once all this hubbub is over, I would love to get together and actually honor, properly if that's acceptable.
Oh, sure. I'm sure she would appreciate it. I'm sure she would appreciate it too.
Okay. All right, sir. Well, thank you so much for calling in tonight and caught me way off guard. That I admit that caught me way off guard.
I didn't even know it was a show tonight. Until Judy asked me if I was listening to the show. I was listening to the show and I had a show going on. Didn't even know you had a show going on tonight. So.
Oh, wow. Well, I will do better to make sure that more people know. I try not to flood people's feeds with stuff, you know.
All right, well, you guys have a good evening. And I do highly appreciate what you guys did.
Thank you, Roger. I appreciate you, man. You have a wonderful night.
Thanks, you too. Thanks, bye.
Hey, Music Familia, I just want to let you guys know that I love each and every one of you crazy mofos, man. I want to give a shout-out tonight to my sponsors, Shamrock Printing, Ace Winners, Jonathan Boyer, Paul's Nightclub, Janine and Max, Modified Studios, Tattoo Gallery, my man Rich Rigo, Lynette's Country Barbecue, my man Larry Trimmer. Man. Yeah. sorry. Just a moment, you know, just a silent moment, I guess. Having a moment, you know. But I love you guys. Thank you, Music Familia, for doing what you do as artists, musicians. I want to remind everybody this evening that all the music videos aired are not ours. We give all the rights to the artists, musicians who create these works. I got something special for you guys to close out the show. I think you're going to be excited about it, man. I really needed this in my life, and so this is what we're going to do right here. I think you're excited about this because I really need something to break my neck right now. So we're going to do this. You ready? Let's go.